probably 30. You probably won't see it either. But our generation being educated that's coming up now will see it and will live it each and every day of their lives. Without remorse, including the daughter of the church's preacher. The preacher's daughter was shot and killed. The preacher's daughter. The victim's age ranged from 5 years old to 72 years old. 5 years old to 72 years old. What in God's green creations did a 5-year-old do to that man? He did not cause that divorce. He did not cause him to get dishonorably discharged from the service. Neither did anybody else. But those people in that church got punished for it, I'll tell you that. The people in that church got punished because he was in a slump and having a bad go of things. To me, that's just not a reason. Not for that. Not for that at all. I do know that Collier, a Democrat Texas representative, was briefed by investigators today at some point. By investigators going to be some sort of nexus between a shooter and this small community. Somebody in that church will help us find answers. If you're in Texas, if you're anywhere near southern Texas, please help the investigators find answers to this senseless crime. And if you're not in Texas and you're listening to it on TV, radio, or on a podcast somewhere across the United States, keep your ears open. Listen to what's being said. Keep track of all the different pieces that are coming up. Let's try to help investigators make sense of this. Let's try and find some answers. There's so many things that are done and so many questions that never get answered when there's a senseless crime like this, like Nevada. It's sad, people. It really is. 5 weeks removed from Las Vegas to the massacre in Vegas on October 1st, that's 58 people dead. Almost one of our reporters here in San Antonio was killed. A very nice lady, family lady, that lives, works here in San Antonio, Texas. She went there with her mom and family on vacation. And almost didn't come back. But I'll tell you what, God had His hands on her and her family. Because they're all very much alive and they're all very much well. And I thank God for them. I thank God for a lot of things these days. And even more now. Only because I see how important it is. And how sometimes unknowing and we don't know it usually. We don't mean to do it. And we take each other for granted. It's not done on purpose. It's not done in a malicious form. It's just done. But know this, ladies and gentlemen. Whether we do that or not, we just gotta remember to love one another. Keep our hearts open. Say a little prayer before you go to bed or when you get up in the morning. Read the Bible. Do something. Do something. Put your spirit at peace. I know it's hard. It's easy for me to say. Because believe me, hearing this and going through this on a regular basis isn't easy. It messes with your head. It tugs on your heartstrings. It's hard, especially when you know children are involved, and we're targeted also. What those kids did, I don't know. There is a mother and daughter still missing, I believe. I will get further updates later on in the early morning news and on your national newscasts like CNN, Fox News, MSNBC, online, and on 1200 WOAI or your local radio station there wherever you're at. Let's get off that subject. I thank you all for listening. I appreciate it. If you or any of your loved ones were involved in that massacre, or if you're out there and you lost a loved one in that massacre, my heart and prayers do go out to you, and so do my thoughts. I'm opening up the phone lines anytime for the next while till further notice. If you need to talk, if you need to just have a friendly voice to hear, you can call me anytime. 210-708-8701 or contact me via email at 210-708-8701. If you'll hang on just one moment, we're going to take another quick break and we'll be back with a short song, a few songs lined up with no further interruptions, and then we'll close it off and start heading into our Monday.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yep, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're back. I don't know. I do know one thing. This really shows people and brings people together at a time like this. And we all seem to get through it. We're great in times of tragedy. And we are. And I'll tell you what. If we weren't good in things of time of tragedy. But here's a song that might help. By Bill Withers. The song is called Lean on Me. Sit back, relax, and enjoy it too.
Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride. If I have faith, you need to borrow. No one can feel those of your needs that you won't let show. just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need
somebody to lean on.
lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. It won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. If there is a load you have to bear that you can't carry, I'm right up the road. I'll share your load if you just call me. Call me if you need a friend. Call me, if you need a friend. If you ever need a friend, call me. Call me. Call me. Call me. Call me. Call me. If you need a friend. Call me. Call me. Call me. Call me. Call me. Call me.
That was Bill Withers and Lean on Me. Now let's do a little Randy Travis. Deeper Than the Holler. Of course, right after the little commercial, I suppose.
Heard those city singers singing about how they can love deeper than the oceans, higher than the stars above. Well, I come from the country and I know I ain't seen it all, but I heard that ocean salty and the stars that sometimes fall, and that would not do justice to the way I feel for you. So I had to sing a song about all the things I knew. My love is deeper than the holler, stronger than the river, higher than the pine trees growing tall upon the hill. My love is purer than the snowflakes that fall in late December, and honest as a robin on the springtime windowsill, and longer than the song of a whippoorwill. From the back roads to the Broadway shows with 1,000,000 miles between, there's at least 1,000,000 love songs that people love to sing.